Klarna went public on 9/10, 9/11, okay? Well, actually 9/10. Now, this is the thing when it comes to IPOs. IPOs will rally on the day that it goes public. It's hype. People are hopping in, anticipating a massive run up, potentially to sell for the profits and get out of there. This is the thing when it comes to IPO. I don't like jump into trades right away. If you saw the IPO talk that I did where I talked about investing in Klarna to where, okay, I want to give it about 60 to 90 days before I even buy shares. But what I have been waiting on is to be able to trade options on there. When a stock freshly hits the markets, you can't trade options like the day of. It may take a little bit time for the platform that you may be seeing this stock on to add the ability to trade options. Now, platforms have now started adding, have added Klarna's option chain. One of the things to expect when you are jumping into an option trade with a fresh IPO stock is that premiums will be extremely high, especially in puts. Klarna opened up at $40 when it went public on the market, okay? It went as high as $57.20 on the day that it went public. As of right now, it is forming what you would call a bear pennant, or you may even look at it as a bear flag, okay? And with that, it's because it's a new IPO, lower lows are expected to be made or to drop even lower than it originally opened, which is $40, okay? We can expect much further downside when it comes to IPO stocks, because once that IPO steam start wrenching off and that thing start coming back down, it's just to be expected. And so premiums will be high. However, there are some strikes that you can get into on Klarna that will allow it to be a little bit more affordable, okay? Maybe anywhere between $180, you can find one for about $40 to $70, okay? But I don't recommend going too far out of the money, but I do recommend having time on your side, okay? So with this bear pennant that is forming, I'm potentially looking to make my move tomorrow. I'm not going to give any particular levels, because when there's not a lot of data to go by, when it comes to an IPO stock, there's not much data to give, not much levels to give. But I do have a target of about $40 even, or around $40.25 as my exit in this put. Okay, so it's not me saying, okay, well, these are my ideal entry levels, or these are some levels that you should watch, because there's not a lot of levels to watch. So if you go out to October 17th, you will notice that on the puts, you will see that a